Shemai GTA chums, I'm in my agency because it's discounted this week, and we have agency stuff discounted, which is the Patriot Mil-Spec. This is an Imani-Tech, as are all of these on this side except for the yellow one, which is the Ignis, and you also have that funky coloured one, the e-tron, which is also an Imani-Tech. But that's a new Imani-Tech without the Bulletproof Windows, whereas these are all Bulletproof Windows variants. So this is the Mil-Spec, it's discounted this week. If you want to go and find out the discount, then just go to Southern San Andreas, check your discount, check your privilege. For me, it's 900 grand, but it might be 1.2 million for you if you haven't unlocked the discount. But that's 1.2 million is a decent price for it. I'll tell you now, it's worth it. If you don't have any Imani-Tech, if you like the Humvee, all this is done to the maximum, by the way. Armor plating, we can get rid of that. But I'm not going to because it just looks amazing, doesn't it? I never get rid of that. This is the Ken as in Ken as in Barbie build, if you fancy that. But we're going to do something completely different. So let's first off look at the Liviari. This is a Patriot one. We've got like just these kind of military issues. We've got no Liviari, and we've got the military ones. There's some good military ones there. A good flag one there for the Day of Independence. I like the tyre mark as well. I've had that one before. So we're going to try not military issue. We're going to try none whatsoever. We're going to rely heavily on the colours here. So for that reason, we're going to find the respray button. Metallics. So what are we going to do? We've got a pink right now. Another pink maybe. Orange we've done. Is there anything in here that looks good? The yellow, I think we've done that. Dew yellow looks good. Let's go with the black, because these are the I think that's a body colour, or maybe it's a secondary colour. We'll figure that out in a minute. Actually, let's look at the secondary colours first. Let's see what they are. Okay, we've got a secondary colour there. Right, well this makes it interesting. This really does. So if we go primary metallic, let's rotate through, and bear in mind that secondary colour can be changed around, so we can go for a dark and put a light, and vice versa. I do like a mariner blue. That's certainly one for your mariners out there, but surf blue, that's the dream colour, isn't it? I'm going to pick surf blue mainly because it's cheaper. I was going to go ultra blue. Now, doesn't that look quaint? But everyone does ultra blue, and it's super boring, so let's go with a secondary. Let's go with a metallic. Actually, you know what we could do with that ultra blue? We could add a pearlescent to it. Let's just look at how white looks, the complete opposite, before we go into create the world of crazy. So white does look good. Bear that in mind. Hold that thought while we look at orange, a tangerine colour. Yeah, I know, and yellow. So there's a yellow. That's not orange. There's a yellow. There's a kind of orange colour. I prefer it in an orange. Oh, but the orange, it's kind of wrong as well. So I'm not sure if I like it or not. From the rear, we're not really going to see all that. But you've got to be brave sometimes, haven't you? And this bright orange might be the one, rather than the orange. It incorporates the best of orange and yellow, so we're going to pick the bright orange. Okay, good. Where we're going to put a pearlescent, though? Let's just have a little look at the crazy colour. This might ruin it, by the way. Ultra blue, pearlescent. We're really not seeing the effect of that pearlescent, are we? Not really. I mean, it's showing on the back, but it might just be ruining the orange. So, are we going to leave it off? Or are we going to? Let's go with it. Screw it. I'll take a risk. This is the worst place to do customization. I nearly did it somewhere else because it's that bad. Right. Let's do the rest of the customization. We're probably going to keep the secondary colours as they are, because those are what make it good. Armor plating we've done. Brakes are done to the max, yeah. Bull bars, this is the front end of it, the business end. I like that blue offset against the orange colour. The black could also work. You've also got the massive bull bar as well. Let's have a look. What have we gone for? We've got spotlights. Don't go for the covered lights. We want those for off-roading. You can off-road it. It's not the best off-roading, but it's all right. Is that only come in black? I wanted that one, but not in black. Freaking hell. Maybe we'll just have to do it. Okay, let's have a look at the exhaust. I don't think there's much in here. Stock exhaust comes where? Down below somewhere, out the back, yeah. We did have some. Oh, it doesn't. They're all out. These are. That's crap. Um, not great at all. Okay, let's look at the secondary options. So I think if we're scared of that orange colour, we can put this on to give it, and it marries up with the black bull bar. That one, the plastic hood. Let's just have another look at those. Stock is pretty good, but not incorporating the orange. So I'm a bit. If I was a bit scared, I would go for something like that or that. Let's go for that. Let's do that. Let's assume I'm a bit fearsome of what it's going to look like outside. Imani-Tech. Now, you want the missile lock-on jammer. You could use it as an RC vehicle. Lock-on jammer will cost you 400 grand. Bear that in mind. But that's the best one to have, basically. Okay. Mirrors. Let's have a look at our options. We've got some big blue ones. Got any secondary mirrors? No. Well, that's a bit of a miss with Rockstar. I like the black. I'm going to keep that, I think, because we can change it to any number of these and it would work, I think. Maybe a black one, but we're going to leave it as it is. I think that works best. Primary weapons, machine guns you can put on there, 135 grand, I believe, and they're okay. You know, if you're using it as an RC vehicle, mainly I'd get that. Slick mines are about 130 grand again, but they're worth it if you run, because it's slow and if you're running away from somebody. Respray roof. So we're not going to change massive amounts up here. I like having that blackness to it. So those lights, I'm not sure they work either, which is kind of annoying. So this would be one to go for. This is an alternate. So this kind of goes with our front light bar. So I'm not going to change that, I don't think. I'm going to leave it. I think that's good. Side steps, similarly, are pretty damn good. But the blue doesn't work as well as the black, does it? Because the black marries up with this bottom end, which I'll probably end up removing after I do this. Let's put that one on, 16 grand, cheap at half the price. Competition suspension is what you will need. It's not a great off-roader, by the way, so that's why I've got competition for performance. I wouldn't do it on an off-road. Actually, I do it on off-roaders all the time, because I don't do that style of off-roading that you need massive clearance, and often the vehicles doesn't have that much benefit, basically. I'll leave it as it is. Looks good. Transmission is done, isn't it? Yeah. Truck bed. Okay, this is interesting because you can wang that on. Now, I'm in two minds to do that. Personally, I think it looks all right. Looks all right, but in a singular colour, I'm not sure. Certainly not going to do it orange. So we have a decision to make. I'm thinking you can get bullet resistance with it, but I think without a livery it just looks too plain, so I'm going to leave it as it is with the tyre. Turbo is done. Wheels, okay, we got to wheels already. Wheel type, these are off-road. You need to put off-road rims on this, and heavy duty steely are the best. You can go for anything else. Let's have a roll through. So it does colour up the brake calipers, you can see that through, but I just think the heavy duty steely are what you would have on a real car. Because I'm an expert, I own one in real life, I don't. I never will either, unless you do an electric variant. Actually, Jerry Rig Everything was making an electric variant, wasn't he? Don't know if you watch his channel. Tangerine rims, obviously, let's do it. Go for it. Oh, is it the right orange, that? No, it's not. It should be bright orange. Come on, man, get it right. It's cost me money. Tyre enhancements, bulletproof, tyre smoke, pink, orange, tyre design, keep it. Windows, they're limoed out at the moment. We're going to keep them limoed out because we don't want people to see us from behind. There we go. Those are a bit bulletproof, so that is the good news. Let's do it. Let's get out. We've done enough customization on this thing. Exit. Exit. Get off, man. Can I come out, please? What's going on with this? Come on, exit. Okay, great part of the video. I meant to do this. There we go. It's done it now. Don't know what that was about, but there we go. Let's check these lights just to get. Oh, they do work. Okay, that's good. So the others probably work as well. Very good, very good. Let's take a little drive. You can see it's slow as freak. So you're not going to be winning any prizes for races in this little off-roader, and it's not the fastest off-road. It will do Mount Chiliad though, but it will not ford water. It's four-wheel drive, of course it is. So what else does it offer? Well, it offers guns and stuff. I'll show you the bullet protection from the rear if you fancy that. Come on, mate. Let's have a bit of an off-road session. Could have used that hill there. Maybe I can use this. This hill goes nowhere. From a standing start, is it going to do it? Don't know. This is like the limit, isn't it? Come on, mate. You can do it. That's not bad. That's not bad in fairness. Anybody who does off-roading will know that's all right. It's about middle of the road really for an off-roader. So it's not going to light you on fire, but for legitimate small medium hills you're fine. It'll even do Mount Chiliad up the easy route. Will not do the hard route. No freaking way. What else have we got on this on board? We got weapons. So I'll show you weapons. I've got this little rifle here. So shooting through. This is standard ammo. Oh, what the hell's going on, man? What the hell is? Why are the police? What is that? Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's the bulletproof windows, right? So on the side. See how long it took to smash? It's about 15 bullets. Why is that chum up there? Why did I? What? He was just hiding like a little pedophile in the bushes. Get him away! We know what we do with pedophiles, don't we? Actually, what can we do? Weapon-wise, we've got a onboard machine gun. So let's see how it works. So he's trying his best to shoot me. He's failing. There we go. Pedophile down. Look at that. It's still not dead. So they're not very powerful, these weapons, basically. Not very powerful indeed. So let's see. There we go. Eventually they die in flames. So you can imagine how. There we go. They're flaming. It takes a long time to send cars up in flames, basically. They're pop guns. They're meant for shooting drivers out, so maybe that's another reason why you don't want to lower the suspension, because you're less likely to shoot the driver out. You can see I'm shooting the driver out there, potentially, but even that, it's not killing him. There we go, another one in flames. Because it's Imani-Tech, you can't use lock-on missiles, so any Mark II oppressors cannot blow me up. And it looks amazing, you've got to admit that. Look at that. Performance-wise, it's just slow, that's all. But you're fine. It gets up to speed. It handles nicely. And if you do not win, or even if you do win the Imani-Tech one, you know, the e-tron, the EGT on the podium, even if you do win it, that does not have bulletproof windows. So I'd probably still buy this one if you have the money. And I'd turn it into a radio control vehicle. Because radio controlled is the most annoying way to troll players. One of the most annoying, because what you do, you go to your menu. I'll show you the menu. So to make it RC mode, I won't do it because I obviously haven't got it. But if you go to inventory and go to remote control vehicles, it'll be RC personal vehicle, but you have to be out of it in the first place to do that. Just bear that in mind. But it's certainly worth considering. If you're on for 900 or even 1.2 million, I'd say it's worth it for the collection and as an Imani-Tech vehicle. But once you have a Buffalo STX, you will never drive this again, unless it's in radio controlled mode, or even the Royale, the Jubilee, is better in RC mode. Shall I show you the Jubilee quickly? I'll show you the RC mode, shall I, of the Jubilee to finish this video. But the Jubilee is a lot better. A lot better. This is the best SUV or off-road style car in the game. The guns shoot a little bit higher as well, so I've got the guns on board there. Okay, you see the speed already? The handling is much better, basically. Again, I've got off-road rims on it because you need those for performance, because it's less jiggly. And again, we'll go to our inventory. Where is it? RC personal vehicle. It'll show you the in-car view, so that's what you get with it, and you just go around and you just shoot people, basically. So if you can go along and you can be a limo service to people. You can pick them up and take them anywhere on the map you want, or friends, go and pick friends up and bring them to you or something. I don't know. I don't know why you do that, but there we go. It also takes about, I think it's about 3 RPGs or something to blow these things up. Doesn't take a massive amount. So, But to plebs, you can beat them in it in RC mode. Anyway, if you found that useful, drop a like and a subscribe. It's a very good vehicle, worth considering. Thank you very much for watching. Questions in the comments. Have a great day. If you're playing Das GTA. Oh yeah, if you press spacebar, it blows it up. I'm not going to do that. It'll cost me money.